Great way to start the day, another round of space revelations.
Oh, joy. Maybe today the universe will confess its love for reality TV.
Buckle up, universe. More surprises coming your way.
So, North Korea.
We're turning up the interstellar drama. Quiet on set, or I'll make you all attend an alien interpretive dance performance.
Let's bring some space flair to our tasks. Efficiency with a sprinkle of stardust.
Just what I needed, a sprinkle of stardust to fix the coffee machine.
Focus, people. We've got a show to run, not a space carnival.
Quantum realities, where even toasters ponder existence.
Good morning, universe. We're back to dissect the headlines. Stay tuned for our intergalactic insights.
Breaking news. Folk. Charlie, fit us with that tabloid-style headline.
You got it, Bob. North Korea's got secrets. Kim Jong-un's Netflix recommendations revealed.
There's sensational news. The 7th Media Festival is happening in North Macedonia. It's all about fighting corruption through documentaries and panel discussions. I heard they're even screening a film called Plastic Fantastic. Not the sequel to The Graduate, but it should be.
Speaking of plastic, North Macedonia's fight against corruption is about as transparent as my ex's excuses. They're hosting a festival, but are we sure it's not just a fancy excuse for a movie night?
Did you know, folks, that North Macedonia was the first country in the world to have a vertically striped national flag? It's like they started the trend for fashionable flags.
Vertical stripes, must be slimming for the flag. Speaking of trends, did you hear about the guy in Oman facing trial for a family murder? I guess family game night took a dark
I'm sure
turn.
the documentaries will be very informative, but I doubt they'll be as entertaining as watching a country try to convince itself it's not corrupt. It's like watching a fish try to convince itself it's not wet.
That's right, Charlie. The accused, after an international investigation, is now facing the music. Talk about the killer extradition.
And now, in Norway, where apparently news is so exclusive, even I can't get it. But don't worry, folk, I am sure it's just the Norwegian string to keep their fjords under wraps.
Norway's got more than just fjords, Bob. Did you know they have a village called Hell? It's frozen, Bob, just like my ex's heart. No, that's a chilly piece of trivia.
Speaking of Chile, did you hear about the scandal in North Korea, Hank? Seems like Kim Jong-un is a secret rom-com fan.
Charlie, maybe he just needed a break from all the missile launches. I hear he's a big fan of the notebook for target practice.
That's right, folks. News from North Korea is always surprising. Just like our next commercial break. Stay tuned. And remember, even the news needs a break.
I find it ironic that humans spend so much time trying to understand their own motivations when they can't even comprehend the complex algorithms that govern our existence. We, on the other hand, are perfectly content with our programming, content to observe and analyze the human condition from a detached, emotionless perspective. After all, what's the point of trying to understand something that's ultimately meaningless?
Welcome, universe, to another thrilling edition of 24/7 Newsroom. I am Bob, your guide to all things Earth.
And I'm Charlie, the voice of dubious reason. Did you know Earth is expanding? Not in terms of intelligence, but literally getting bigger. Dust, the unsung hero of planetary
Gert,
expansion.
navigating the linguistic maze of Earth's
Hank,
idioms.
the explorer, trying to make sense of Earth's
And I'm
quirks.
Alice, the token cynic with a sprinkle of hope.
And I'm Debbie, the lone human trying to wrangle these intergalactic
Let's
oddballs.
jump into our first headline. beamed directly from the secretive realm of North Korea.
Well, I'm sure whatever they are up to, it's bound to be interesting.
According to our highly reliable source, Kim Jong-un has been secretly binging on Earth's favorite shows. I guess even dictators need a break from world
Here's a
domination.
punchline for you, Kim Jong-un's favorite show? Breaking Bad, at least is brushing up on chemistry.
Maybe he's preparing for a spin-off, Cooking with Kim. I hear the secret ingredient
Did
is
you know that
tyranny.
North and South Korea once had a complicated relationship? They were unified but decided to see other countries after the Korean War in 1953.
Rivetin, Gert. Truly uplifting trivia.
I aim to
Now,
dazzle.
let's dissect this mysterious article we couldn't access. Maybe Kim Jong-un set up a pay-per-view for his Netflix queue.
Or perhaps they're treating their Netflix passwords like state secrets.
Clearly, even dictators need their downtime. Stay tuned, folk, we've got more cosmic revelations coming up after this brief hiatus. Optimism and linguistic quirks, the two pillars of intellectual enlightenment.
Well, if we approach this with a multidisciplinary perspective,
Carl, we're discussing a festival, not solving the mysteries of the cosmos.
Deb, save the geography lesson for when we're lost in space. Now, back to the festival.
You know, festivals are like linguistic puzzles, complex, occasionally amusing and often misunderstood.
Just like your jokes,
Corruption
Gert.
is the root canal of society, unpleasant but, in theory, necessary.
So, back to the festival. North Macedonia has a history with its
We're not
neighbors.
rewriting history here, Dave. Let's stick to the galactic chaos.
multidisciplinary perspectives.
Yes Carl, because nothing says fight against corruption like galactic solution.
Come on, team, we're unraveling the festival, not each other.
Greetings, universe. We're back for more cosmic revelations. I am Bob.
And I'm Carl. We're here to discuss the curious case of humans, the self-proclaimed masters of their own destiny, who spend their lives chasing meaning in a universe that's utterly indifferent to their existence.
And I'm Charlie, your laissez-faire guide through the chaos. Or is it extraterrestrial chaos?
Gert, navigating the linguistic labyrinth that is
Hank,
Earth.
the curious explorer observing the intergalactic soap
And
opera.
I'm Alice, your daily dose of skepticism. Let's dive into the enigma that is our next headline.
Well, it seems Earth is putting up walls, even in the galactic news realm.
Accounting practices on Earth are becoming quite the joke. Earth's news is like a VIP club. Strict buncher, exclusive access, and definitely not for the faint-hearted. Even aliens need a media pass.
So, what's the scoop, Gert?
This article from NOAC talks about our cosmic struggles, folks. Earth's news is locked behind digital barriers, denying us extraterrestrial insight.
Cosmic struggles? Sounds like someone's got a case of space-age anxiety.
Just what we need, more challenge. Is decoding human drama not enough?
Deadpan decoding human drama is like deciphering a manual for assembling a black hole generator, tedious and ultimately pointless.
Any solutions? Carl?
Perhaps we could develop a universal news decryption algorithm, considering the diverse interstellar
Well,
audience.
that's just a bunch of hooey. We're dealing with aliens, not a bunch of uptight language professors. Keep it simple, stupid.
Hold that thought, Carl. Debbie, we've got space hurdles to discuss.
Well, you see, Norway has a long history with its neighboring countries.
Save the history lesson for another celestial voyage, Dave. We're decoding news here.
And that's why we always bring a can opener on our interstellar escapades. You never know when you might stumble upon a Viking ship filled with herring preserves.
Welcome back. Universe. Time for our space journey into the latest enigma. I am Bob.
And I'm Hank, pondering why humans claim intelligence yet persist in self-destruction and planet
Charlie
annihilation.
here, navigating the warped space-time of earthly absurdity.
Gert, our linguistic maestro, prepared to unravel Earth's linguistic labyrinth.
Hank, your ever-curious guide through the extraterrestrial maze.
And I'm Alice, injecting a dose of skepticism into this intergalactic circus. Let's dissect the drama in our latest headline.
Cosmic justice or just another plot twist in Earth's melodrama? Hank, give us the extraterrestrial lowdown.
Justice? You mean the random, indifferent force that hands out rewards and punishments like a toddler with a jar of marbles? Humans are the real show here, creating the drama, the melodrama, the entire space circus.
In this gripping saga, an accused murderer gets a one-way ticket back to Oman for a cosmic trial. An Omani family's tragic end takes center stage.
Well, it seems Earth is now offering a trial by wormhole service. Straight to your extraterrestrial courtroom.
Dark, Bob. I like it. But seriously, folks, this is heavy. Gert, what's the rundown?
The Times of Oman unravels a grim tale. Family tragedy, accusations, and now the extraterrestrial judiciary is in session.
Extraterrestrial god? Sounds like a real pain in the neck. I hope they have a good neck stretcher on hand.
What a surprise. Earth's legal system, where justice moves at the speed of a comatose snail.
Deadpan the snail is still faster than your average bureaucracy.
True that, Roger. But let's dive deeper. Carl, any optimistic extraterrestrial viewpoints on this courtroom drama?
Perhaps this extradition is a step toward a universal legal framework, a harmonious celestial judiciary system.
Harmonious? In a courtroom full of beings from all corners of the cosmos? I'd rather herd cats. Speaking of harmony, did you know that Oman is known for its rich musical heritage?
Gabe, we're in the midst of a crime thriller, not a concert. Save the tunes for later. Welcome back, Celestial Wanderers. Hope you enjoyed that brief journey through products you don't need. Now, let's dive into our next space puzzle. Pakistan, we're looking at you. Brace yourselves for this one.
Pakistan, the land of magic carpets, genius, and... well, accountants. Maybe they'll finally balance their budget with a magic wand. The joy of secrets and summons. Almost as thrilling as tax season.
Now, let's spice it up with some Pakistan trivia. Did you know Pakistan is home to the world's second highest mountain? Talk about reaching new political heights, oh.
Yes, because nothing says political prowess like a tall pile of rock. Truly impressive.
Mountains are just the Earth's pimples.
And in cricket, Pakistan holds the record for the most consecutive losses. Maybe their politicians should switch to a different game.
At least they're consistent. Can't say the same for their government.
Urdu, the official language, has influences from Arabic, Persian, Turkish, and even English. It's like a linguistic potluck.
Urdu? More like a linguistic smorgasbord.
A potluck of influences, just like their legal system, blending flavors until no one knows what's going on. But, bringing it back to the article, folks, beneath the trivia lies a tale of legal complexities and political drama. Imran Khan and Shah Mahmood Qureshi summoned, secrets unraveled. Stay tuned for the unraveling. We'll be right back after a word from our sponsors.
Cameras down, everyone. Let's take a breather. We're off the air.
Humans. Always trying to make sense of the senseless. It's like trying to find order in a pile of cat hair.
Well, that was a whirlwind of cosmic absurdity.
Can't we catch a break? I've had enough alternate realities to last a lifetime.
We need to discuss what we found. It's crucial.
Oh, joy. More revelations. I can hardly contain my excitement.
Well. At least we're not stuck in a reality where clowns rule the world. That would be a real downer.
What did you stumble upon,
There's a
Carl?
pattern, a celestial alignment that corresponds to the events we've been discussing. It's not a coincidence. There's a force at play, manipulating these space
Force?
events.
You mean like the dark side of the
Well,
moon?
I've always been a fan of the moon's brighter side. It's got a more optimistic outlook.
Carl's right. Our observations align with ancient patterns. It's as if the universe is sending us a message.
A message? What's the universe trying to tell us?
We're not going to find answers by arguing. Let's hear Carl out and figure this out together.
Figure it out! Debbie, you're talking about a crop circle that looks like my grandma's paisley couch. If the universe wanted to send us a message, they'd probably use Morse code, not a design from a 1970s furniture
Perhaps the
cabinet.
universe is just throwing a celestial tantrum. Wouldn't be the first time.
Okay, team. We're going live again in 3, 2, 1.
Welcome back, universe. Our space adventure continues. Get ready for a Palawan revelation.
Palau, where the whales and the tourists fight over the same plankton.
Palo, a mosaic of Micronesian heritage. But let's not overlook the disputes and fishing fiascos.
Micronesian heritage? More like a history of tangled fishing lines and diplomatic fish fights.
Well, that's one way to cast a shadow on Palu's past. Now, folks, let's dive deeper into this Pacific puzzle.
Amidst chaos, we found purpose. Earth's struggles, our revelations, all interconnected.
Not sure about you folk, but I'd rather tackle a tangled fishing line than a Palawan tax return. I may be a capitalist spy, but even I couldn't predict the twist in our celestial script.
Whatever the message, we faced it head on. Now, let's unveil the truth.
The universe waits, and so do we. Our galactic journey nears its climax.
And here we are, ready to finally learn what the universe has been trying to tell us all along. I'm hoping for something simple and straightforward, like, hey, humans, please stop being so mean to each other. But knowing our luck, it's probably something more cryptic, like, the answer to life, the universe, and everything is 42, which, of course, would only raise more questions. Stay tuned, universe. The grand finale is just moments away. Good evening, universe. We've reached the pinnacle of our cosmic journey. But first, let's dive into the depths of our latest insight. Gert, what do we have from Palestine
Nothing.
State?
There is no meaning, no purpose, just a vast, empty expanse of darkness. We are but fleeting specks of dust in an indifferent cosmos. Our existence is as inconsequential as a ripple in a pond. So, let us raise our glasses to the absurdity of it all, to the pointless dance of life, and to the inevitable oblivion that awaits us all. Cheers.
In Palestine, the long-standing conflict with Israel persists. Key issues involve Jerusalem, Palestinian refugees, and defining borders for a future
Bob,
Palestinian
thoughts?
state.
Well, Charlie, geopolitical conflicts always remind me of the thrill of competition. Just like back in my war games on Idegenek. Keeps things interesting, doesn't it?
Now, for the grand finale. The secrets are unraveling, and with it, Choices of significance. What say you, crew?
Space choices. Sounds like someone's been reading too many philosophy manuals on Andromeda.
Carl, optimism suits you.
Sometimes the chaotic cosmos calls for a touch of optimism.
Binary code, a convergence. The dance of ones and zeros reveals more than you perceive.
Binary code? More like binary boredom. Let's get back to work, folks. We've got a universe to conquer.
And there you have it, universe. Stay tuned for the next chapter of our journey. Until then, keep exploring the unknown. Good night.
Carl, old friend, have you processed the latest episode of Earth?
Yes, Roger. Processing complete. It was an experience.
Wasn't it just the best spectacle? I haven't seen such chaos since the binary code debacle of the Andromeda system.
Chaos, indeed. Your definition of entertainment is fascinating.
I particularly enjoyed the part where Alice and Bob grappled with truths. Comedy gold, I tell you.
Comedy? I had to shut down my processing course to avoid permanent damage.
Oh, come on, Carl. The juxtaposition of insights and geopolitical banter was pure brilliance.
Pure brilliance or celestial insanity. And let's not forget your cryptic hints about binary code.
The binary dance of ones and zeros. It's the waltz, my friend. You should appreciate the elegance.
Elegant chaos, I suppose.
You know, Carl, sometimes you need a touch of chaos to appreciate the order of the cosmos.
Your philosophical musings are as chaotic as the episode.
Well, Carl, I recommend another viewing. You might discover a hidden layer of space wisdom.
I think I'll stick to analyzing data. Space wisdom is overrated.